have to say, the one who's been in the business for more than 5 years and not standing here as I'm doing today as a sapphire or a diamond sapphire, you are lazy. That's how it is. We are doing the same, all of us, and that's the business. It's the basic over and over again, but it is the work. We have to do it the same. During the time, it's getting easier when we do it more often. We get more secure, the self-esteem, but it's still the basic work, always. So we need to be inspired, we need to be happy. And I started my business in 2001. Well, in the late December, I ordered my start box, my start order, and then I joined the business. I decided I wanted really to do this as a business, so I waited for the 1st of January because I wanted to collect some case credits. Case credit is the power of growth in this business. Case credit and heads, people, minds. Today, 14 years later, I'm a Diamond Sapphire manager, and of course, it's fantastic. Have been a lot of disappointment for me during the way, because I got to manager level in 2.5 months. So for sure, I decided the first year that I want to go diamond in 2 years. For sure. If everyone was duplicating me, why not? But it didn't happen. So it's been some ups and downs. I have been lazy. I stopped talking to people. I never stopped using the product, of course, and all of the people around me. But there have been some ups and downs, like the life. The life we all are in, we all are living, and it is tough times, good times, fun times, bad times, and that is how it is. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, how you look at the way of life. So, teamwork, that is what I love, and that's why I wanted to join this business. I really wanted to. I told you I could not come up with any news, and I was thinking maybe if it's not that I'm smart enough, or I'm old, or blonde, who knows? But what we are thinking is that we are all doing it the same way. We will grow faster, we will grow together, because what I really recommend you to do is to do this business simple. Simple because you want it to be duplicated. You want it to duplicate, you want everyone to do the business. Everyone who want to change, who want a challenge, who want to have success or growth, personal growth, you want them to get into this business because it's easy and hard, and everyone can do it if they want to. So make it simple, 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 and smart. And what I mean with smart is, if you divide the word S, you know the smart, how you divide it, it needs to be specific. You need to know what to do. You need the M to be measured. You need to measure it, to know, see, how, when. And of course, attractive. You need your business to be quite sexy. Attractive. People want to be with you. It needs to look fun, to look great, to look inspiring. And of course, realistic. And time measured. When, where, what. And you want to find out what you want and why you want it. And you really need to put that down. If you are not doing the business right now, but you really want something to happen, you need to sit down and know why. I've been struggling with this for many, many years because I know why, I know a lot whys, but not really deep why I really want to do this, not for me, not for my family, not for my kids, but for me. So you need to find out why and what. Why can be a feeling, but what is the feeling? And of course, if you really want to do this business, you have to decide. It's not just to know and why to do it, but you need to decide, are you going to do it? Is your why so big, so strong that you really are going to do it? So you need to decide. And you, of course, have to use the product. You need to write down your name list, your 4 case credit, using the products, sharing the products, and you have your 4 case credit. It's basic work. But what is the fun part is that you can make it fun. That's up to you. And of course, to share the opportunity, action and activities. And the one who knows me know that I love action. I'm a very impatient person, so I like action. Sometimes it's not even important what kind of action, just have action. And I think, and I really believe, the strong success factor in this business is the follow-up. And I know for sure that you follow up your customers, and you follow up your team and your group. What I see all around is the lack of following up your contact list, your name list. You need to follow up and work through your name list so you can for sure have enough appointments, one-to-ones, product launches and activities, new ones for the new people, for the growth. And the follow-up is strong. It's quite hard when you are in the beginning of the business because you are shy. And I don't know about you, but have you felt you have called one and they told you no? And maybe you dare to call one more time, but the third one you feel you are really bothering them? No. Not Michael Strachowicz, but Christian Lulik, you know him?
Yes.
He told me many years ago that you are not serious and a professional in your business, Torun, if you don't follow up and call the person 7 times at least. That's being professional. And I was so happy. What? I can just start all over again and call all the people I've been calling. Because my name list, I wanted to do better when I started, so I was not writing 30 people on my name list that I thought. I wrote down 100 names. And when I was writing 100 names and started to call them, and I called 100 names and I didn't get 1 yes. 100 no's. Then I for sure know that some of you would have given up and said, this business is not for me, I cannot do it. Well, for a few seconds I thought so too. And I went out and I went back and I went out and I went back and I said, maybe I should try to do something different. Maybe if there is something I say wrong or I can change and do better, I will have some yeses. And especially after meeting my friends in the corridor, and she said, oh, I'm so happy, I called 30 and I have 30 appointments. And that's how it is. You need to learn how you do things, and you need to learn about you. You have to change if you want to change. You cannot change the people around you. Sorry to say, I have tried, and you will not succeed. So team building, that was the power of forever for me. I really wanted to get into the business with team building because when I was supposed to start it, when I started this business, I was quite afraid of selling. I will be back, come back to you about that. So team building, the people, the power of people, happy people, tall people, old people, young people, scary people, good people, laughing people, all of this, the whole group. Everyone is important for me, and everyone is very important to have in this business. Well, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about myself and my family. And who am I? Well, Sapphire manager today, but I didn't start there. I'm grown up in a small place where, you know, the Janteloven, I don't know if you call that here in Finland, but for sure you have it. And a small tiny place, and having a lot of issues. I was not, sad to say, but I was not very happy child. I was scared, I was afraid, it was too much disturbing stuff around me with my family and I. So I was struggling. I had problems in school. I didn't know how to write and read. I cried a lot, and but I was a good sporty girl. And I think I became that because I needed to be strong to stay fit into the world so I could survive. And I started to paint, help everyone with the curtains, clean, do all the stuff, the practical stuff, because I was not good at school. So helping people, you get to know people, and you get very popular. Torun, can you bake some cakes for tomorrow's birthday party? Of course, I make you 5. That was my way of surviving and being popular. And of course, that is, when you do that, you keep doing it, and it gets a lot of work. A lot of work. But in my background, I fall in love with Per, and I met him quite young, and how it is, it turned out very fast to this beautiful girl, Pia. And we married, of course, and we have stayed together now for 30 years. That's been quite a journey, but I was young getting the kids and I didn't have any education, so I started to get my massage therapist education because I really want to help people, and most of all it was for my boy because he needed help. He had some issues and I really didn't want him to go through what I've been going through, so I wanted to be there for him, and of course most important, to understand him. Because the society around could not understand him. They were feeling he was too naughty, he was too loud, he was shouting, he was everything. So he was always been telling to sit down, be quiet, and I for sure knew that there was a lot more inside of him. So I really needed to get some education and help him get through life. So this now, he's a beautiful boy, 26 years old, and they're having a big career in sale, in clothing. They are sales manager directors, both of them. And hopefully one day they will, of course, join this business, but they need some experience out in life. And of course they are even having to run this business one day, because that's the beauty in this business. But my background, well, it's like my baggage. I never blamed anyone about my baggage because I wanted to have to learn of my background to move forward in life. And my life was running, I was making effort, I was having success, I had my own clinic. I've been always good at starting, I've always had a lot of people around me, happy people. I decided when I was 17 years old that I never should talk any bad about people behind the back. And so I did, but then I experienced I had to leave a lot of times. Leave parties, leave activities, because people are talking, you know, about the weather and about people, and not always nice things. So I did some quite strong changes from 17 till I was 30. And I brought my kids along, and we had a lot of fun. We did things differently, of course.